back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, my name is Maya, and today, I decided I will film a sit-down video for you guys since I've only filmed update videos lately for you guys because I've been super sick. So today I decided I would sit down and talk to you guys about first trimester must-haves. So if you're in your first trimester, this video could help you a lot. These are just preferences of what helped me through my first trimester. They might not all be great for you. It really depends on how your body reacts to being pregnant. The first trimester, it's always different for everybody. Obviously, some symptoms in the first trimester some people have and others don't. So if you don't have a symptom that I talk about and give her how I got through it, don't be alarmed if you don't have that symptom, because not everybody's going to have the same symptoms. Like I said, your body is going to react different than everybody else. So yeah, let's get on with the video. So right now I am in my second trimester, so I have gone through my entire first trimester. So I'm not going to be leaving anything out, and I'm sorry I look like a mess. I fell asleep before, when I got home from taking my boyfriend home, because I've been exhausted. But besides that, I am completely through my first trimester. So everything that I'm talking about has happened in my first trimester. It's not like I'm going to be experiencing more first trimester stuff. So for my first trimester, I didn't have too many symptoms at all, but I'm also going to talk about a couple of things that have helped me that can help you too, that didn't really happen to me. I'll explain more about that in a little bit, but I'm going to go through and tell you guys what symptoms I had, which are I had mild cramping. It wasn't super duper bad, but it was just uncomfortable. I didn't like it at all because it would happen at the weirdest times. It wouldn't happen. It's not severe. It wasn't even as bad as a period cramp would be. It was just uncomfortable. I would get in, I'd be like, oh great, getting this thing again. So that was uncomfortable, and what I did was if it started to act up, I would take a shower, a nice warm shower. Obviously you can't take a hot shower, burning hot, because you don't want to boil your baby in your stomach. Or else I would use a heating pad on a very low setting. I would more go towards the shower. I did not ever put a heating pad on my stomach because that's not really the best idea, because it's heat, and the shower is just water, so it's not gonna hurt the baby really. But I would lay on the shower ground and I would just have the water run on it. And a bath is good too if you're having cramping, just to kind of get rid of the little bit of pain and get through it. Just like if you were having menstrual cramps, the shower or the bath normally helps with that. Also, if I were having bad cramps, I would take ibuprofen, which helped a lot. I think I've taken so much, not ibuprofen, Tylenol, because that's the only thing I could take. Tylenol. I always want to say ibuprofen, but I took Tylenol pain relief. I've gone through 4 or 5 bottles since I gotten pregnant, which normally for my menstrual cramps I've had to take medicine because it's so bad, but the cramps that I got in my first trimester were not that bad at all. The next symptom that I had was I was super tired, and obviously there's nothing that you can really do about this. You're always going to be tired no matter what you do. If you go to bed early and you get up and get the full 8 hours of sleep, you're still going to be tired. You might not be as tired if you do get extra sleep, but you're still gonna feel tired because your body is working double to take everything out of you to help the baby grow. Obviously now your body's kind of gotten more used to it. Obviously my body has. I'm in my second trimester, so I'm not as tired. And this you definitely will notice when it starts to go away, because you'll feel like you have more energy and that you can get up out of bed. Like my first trimester, I literally didn't want to get up out of bed. When my boyfriend would come over and we were supposed to like clean up my room or anything, I'm like, can we just take a nap? I'm tired. And it's hard for me because first trimester being tired was so hard for me, and the reason that it was so hard for me is because my body has a weird sleep schedule right now, which I'm trying to break it of right now. But again, it's hard too. If I go to bed too early, say I go to bed at like 10 or 9:30, I will wake up at like midnight to 1, and then I'll end up being up until 4 or 5 because my body just physically won't let me sleep. But if I go to bed at like 1:30, 2 o'clock, I will end up sleeping the entire night until I wake up the next morning. And that was really hard because when my first trimester came, when I was in my first trimester, since I was so tired, I'd sleep from 1 to 2 in the morning to like 2:30 in the afternoon, and then my day was gone and I would just want to nap the entire day. I just had no energy to do anything. I'm sorry if you hear like a bottle top. I'm playing with it to distract myself from like doing other things. But I was just so tired, so I definitely recommend try to get as much sleep as possible, which that was another good thing, is that I'm homeschooled, so I could get all of that sleep, but I just didn't like having to sleep all that time. A lot of people think that I love to sleep in. My parents definitely think I love to sleep in. I like to get sleep, but if I done something and I was up pretty late doing something all that night, the night before, then obviously I want to sleep in. But if I just went to bed early, I don't want to sleep in all day. In my 17-week update video that I'm going to be uploading by the end of the week, I'll talk to you guys a little bit about my sleep schedule now, because I have a lot of stuff to talk about in that video about what's already happened. The next symptom that I had was tender breasts, and this really was probably, besides being tired, this was probably one of the worst symptoms that I had. I'm sorry about this cord. Ugh, my phone needs to be plugged in, and that's what I'm recording on. So a way to help with tender breasts is, obviously if it's super duper bad, you can take Tylenol and that will help relieve the pain, but I also recommend that if you're having tender breasts, to check to see if your bra isn't fitting you properly. I definitely recommend like loose sports bras that aren't super restricting onto your body to wear. Obviously you don't have to wear a bra 24/7, but when you get farther along and you start leaking, you do want to wear a bra and like nipple pads and stuff. But when you do have to wear a bra, I definitely recommend, if you don't want to wear a normal bra, get a sports bra that's loose, but not too loose so that everything's hanging out. But get a bra that, like a sports bra that fits you kind of loose and has the spaghetti straps, because you could wear it with whatever outfit you have and it'll still look like a normal bra. I have a bunch of sports bras and one normal bra that fits me, because I've been loving to wear sports bras lately. They are so comfortable and they aren't super duper restricting, and the wire's not like holding up underneath your boob and it's not hurting you and digging into you, so it's just way more comfortable to be wearing one of those. Another thing that you can do is when you have chances to, or at nighttime, especially in your first trimester, you can go to bed without a bra. Now I'm used to sleeping with a bra on at night, so that's not really something that's concerning me right now, or like a downfall to being pregnant for me, because I'm super duper used to wearing a bra to bed. I always do it. My body's used to it. But there are nights where I do not wear one to bed, just because sometimes my boobs do get super duper sore at other times. So that's another thing. And the last thing that you could do, this is like a weirder one. Obviously you don't have to do this, but it does definitely help, I've noticed, and that's if you massage your boobs. I know that sounds really weird, but it does help a lot. Or just like having heat put on it, like from the shower. If you take a shower and you massage, like when you're washing your body, just like massage, and it'll help a lot because it relieves the muscles that are like around your boob area. It just helps a lot because your boobs are growing really fast, and you're going to start producing milk soon. So that's why they're super duper sore. So I've definitely figured out that one works too. I know it's like, again, I know that's a super duper weird thing, but it does definitely help. The next symptom that I had was going to the bathroom a lot. So obviously you can't really stop going to the bathroom a lot. You're always going to have to go pee all the time. You're pregnant, you're going to get super duper big. The baby's more than likely going to hit your bladder more once in a while, and you're going to have to go pee. But I did notice that I did pee during the night more than during the day. And I was so confused by this because during the day, I know this might sound weird, but I don't really drink a lot during the day. It's just how I am. But then at nighttime, I drink a lot. I would have one of these water bottles like this in my room filled up, and it would be gone by the time I would go to bed because I would always get super duper thirsty at nighttime. It's just how I am. But I was seeing I was going to the bathroom a lot more during the day than at nighttime. So I started to drink more during the day, and that has helped me not go pee as often as I normally do. I don't know why that is, because you would think that drinking a lot of water, it would just go right through me, especially at nighttime. But now, sorry, I have the hiccups. Now I'm just constantly peeing every 5 minutes, regardless of if I'm drinking a lot of water or if I do drink a lot of water or not. Doesn't matter because the baby has started to move up in my stomach more, but I have noticed that if I drink more water during a certain time of the day, I won't have to pee as often, and I don't know why that is, but that's just something that I've noticed. The last thing that I can really think about or think of, I guess there's two more actually that I can think of. I'll talk about this thing first though. I didn't have it super duper bad, but I know that some people do get it like bad in their first trimester, and that is hip and back pain. I would get spikes of this, and it was mostly my hip if I laid a certain way for too long, and then it would end up being my back if I was like doing a lot of work, and it still happens to me today. Just the other day, I was cleaning my room and I was up super duper late at night because I was trying to get things done. And it's not like I'm moving super heavy things. I don't lift heavy things. I have my boyfriend help me with that. But light things like a side table that I'm moving to sweep or mop the floor that's underneath it, if I were to move that, or I was just bending over for a long time, my back definitely started to hurt. So if you do have these problems, the shower or taking a nice warm bath definitely helps relieve your muscles, or else I'll just show you guys what I have. This is a hot cold pack that I have. Hold on, I'll go get it. So I had my mom go out and buy me this thing, and I know this looks really weird, but this is clay that is in here, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me read this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's clay. Either that or it's sand. I'm pretty sure it's clay. So this is what I have, and it comes with this sleeve thing. Obviously, it's not going to fit around my stomach because it has a band that can go around your body, but this does not fit around my stomach. My belly is my belly's too big to have that fit around it. It's too tight. But this thing you can put either in the freezer or the microwave. So if my hip was hurting, and this especially helped me when I was sick a few weeks ago, because my hip was I was in so much pain with my hip because my body was sore and the baby was starting to move up into my stomach more, so my hips were softening up and stuff for the baby to be able to go up. This was a really big help. I have a plug-in heating pad, but the thing is that it's a big one. It's more for your back and everything. So I got one of these and I just laid it on my hip, and I made sure that it was far enough over so that it wasn't on my stomach. But I didn't really have to worry about that because it was more in the back, like near my back area where my back of my hip was. But this thing definitely has helped a lot with pain and joint pain, and if my back's hurting, I could always put it there. I don't really put the pack in here because I like the really warm sensation. I don't like the cool, warm sensation by putting it in there. I like it super hot because that's the only way that my muscles relax, is if it's really hot. Obviously, I'm not going to burn my skin off, but these clay heating packs, this was $10, I think, and it works super good, and you can put it either in the freezer or in the microwave. So the last symptom, this is the really last symptom. The last symptom that I have that I have something that can help is headaches. Now, I would have so bad headaches. They would be super duper bad. They would turn into migraines. I would not want to get out of bed. I didn't want to. There were times where light hurt. Like, I didn't even want to go on my phone because it hurt so bad. I just didn't want to do anything because my head hurt super duper bad. And it was just excruciating at times. It hurt. It would not go away. Sometimes it was because I was hungry. Other times it was because since my body was working double, I was so exhausted, so I had a headache. And sometimes my headaches were so bad that even closing my eyes to try to take a nap or something, my head would hurt so bad that I couldn't even fall asleep. So it was so bad at times, but I did figure out a way to help. If you've noticed that you've been having headaches a lot recently, definitely make sure that you're not dehydrated, because that was one of my problems. Was I started to get dehydrated. My doctor's appointment that I went to, my first one, my doctor did notice that I was super dehydrated, and she told me that when I got out of here I needed to go and drink a lot of water, and that could have been why my headaches were starting up. Another thing is making sure you get 8 hours of sleep. Even though you're going to be tired still, definitely try to get as much sleep as you possibly can. If you can't go to bed super early, especially if you go to school and you have to get up super duper early, get a lot of sleep, because you don't want to walk around school and have a headache all day. That's so bad that you're going to be sent home, even though going home is probably a great thing. Another thing is, make sure if you do have excruciatingly bad headaches, you can take Tylenol pain relief. That's always an option to take for anything that's hurting. I've definitely taken medicine for that too. And always make sure that you tell your doctor if you're having super duper bad headaches, because more than likely she would be able to provide you medicine that is safe for the baby so that you could take, that'll help your headaches. But obviously make sure that you're hydrated and you aren't hungry, because that's another thing I noticed was some days that I was hungry. That's why my headaches happen. That's something I still notice today. If I'm super duper hungry and I'm waiting for food to get to a house and I start getting a headache, I'm like, oh, I'm having a hunger headache. sometimes if you wear glasses like me, it could be that your eyes are either getting better or worse. You need to go have your eyes checked and your prescriptions are just not working for your eyes anymore. That could be always a problem too. It could be a lot of things. You just have to go down the list, and if none of that helps, definitely talk to your doctor. If the medicine that or Tylenol is not helping you, you should definitely call your doctor, because you never know. She might want you to go to the hospital to have your head checked out, or she might prescribe you some medicine and stuff like that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I am definitely trying to get back into doing videos again. It's hard because I will talk about this more in my update video, but I have been feeling nauseous and sick every other day. So filming videos are definitely harder because I do not feel good every other day. So I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things. So please bear with me if you are hoping for videos to come out more often. I'm going to be trying again to make more than one video per week. Just bear with me. I'm trying. But if you do want to keep up with what I'm doing and how I'm feeling and how the baby's doing. Oh, I have hiccups, I'm sorry. Definitely follow me on my social medias down below. I do not really use my Facebook that I made for this YouTube channel, so you could follow it. It will be down in the description, but I might not check my Facebook ever. But if you do want me to follow you back, follow my Snapchat and my Instagram. Those will be both down below. And I do update that. I do post at least hopefully once a day on both of them. But on my Instagram, that's linked down below, I follow everybody back, and I will follow you guys back on Snapchat too. So yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye guys. A place that is so bad, so dirty and raw. In the bed all day, bed all day, bed all day.